Tuesday, July 28th, 10:48. So 2 hours and change left in the market, and I'm going long gold. A little nervous because we do have tomorrow, we have the Fed interest rate decision about 24 hours from now. But that said, 24 hours from now and price action showing me. So on the daily, we've been wedging and we do have significant divergence. That said, we've been bouncing off this support and we've been in this range. So more on the 240, uh, broke through this, covered this last week, came down hard, and now we're sort of bouncing around. None of these internal movement here has broken these majors. And we are at the support zone and we're seeing some strong reaction. On the 60-minute, I do have us as bearish still, but on the 15-minute, there's just this super clean double bottom. So I went long. I actually got in like right up here above the break of the neckline, and my stop is below. Hopefully, this wick is showing here. My stop is down here. We are retracing in, but that's normal. Um, so justification is support zone on the 240, macro overall bullish on the 240 still, never broke below this low. And on the 60-minute, we are sort of in this support range too. You could see you can almost see the double bottom here a little bit as well. On the 15, formed a clean double bottom in that support zone of the 240 bullish and the 60. So maybe it works, maybe it doesn't, but this, from what I can tell in the trade, is a good trade, right? So what I might do is I contracted down my size just because I had to round down or up. Um, should we pull a nice change character here on the 5-minute, I might even add that extra contract in because it'll be at a lower price and I'll still be within my risk parameters my of the overall trade. So a little bit to see here, but there's my gold. I'm already in it, and I might add a little bit more. Stop down here.
All right, it is Wednesday, July 29th, about an hour before the Fed speaks, but I wanted to follow up on the gold trade I had, which was actually, well, I'll show you here. So this was that double bottom I was looking at. And then we did come back in and we started touching on this fib zone. And on the 5-minute here, this formed a nice little double bottom. Kind of see it here on the 15. So I held my stop below this wick here. And then eventually we got stopped out. So this was a loss. Um, if I zoom all the way out now to where we're at, it didn't chase it back in or anything like that, but we certainly I took a loss here. Um, but that said, this was not a terrible trade. Um, I saw this nice double bottom on the 15 at that time. This was right here on the hourly. The hourly had a double bottom with this huge up candle here. It was in a zone of support that had happened. Uh, I mean, the one thing, well, yeah, I mean that's that, right? So took a loss, took a L, but is what it is, and now getting ready for what the Fed's going to be saying and what happens there.